After hours and hours and probably dying 50 times or more, I finally beat the incredibly difficult first boss in Wulong Fallen Dynasty. But what actually makes this boss so difficult is how you approach the game. Once you understand that this game isn't necessarily a hack and slash action game, and it's really more of a strategy and rhythm game, it becomes much easier. The truth is, you'll be doing a lot of blocking, parrying, and deflecting, and not just running headfirst into a group of enemies. This game takes a level of patience and strategy in order to get good. The good news is, though, that after you beat the first boss, things get much better. Now, not exactly easy, but at least you'll have a fighting chance since you'll understand the mechanics, you'll have more gear, you can upgrade your weapons, you can even call in reinforcements, which is a huge help on tough bosses. So here's how you can easily beat the first boss. First, get your level up to at least 10 or higher. You can do this by beating enemies, collecting chi, and leveling up. After you wipe out a bunch of enemies, go to a rest spot and rest. And then all of your enemies will respawn. So take them out again, rest again, and do this over and over until you get your level up. You'll also want to pay attention to the weight of the gear you are using, so make sure you stay within the blue or green so you're able to move fast enough to deflect and parry. So once you're up to at least level 10, it's time to face the boss. On the first phase, be aggressive. Quickly lock onto the boss by pressing down on the right control stick and run to the boss. Start spamming him with X attacks, and you should be able to get several hits in before he can even take a swing at you since his weapon is so heavy. After several X attacks, hit him with your spirit attack or your Y, and also use your martial arts, which is the right button and X. And you gotta keep on him. You gotta hit him with X, hit him with X, hit him with X, hit him with Y, do your martial arts, do this over and over and over. Now, if he gets away from you, and he will, be sure to hold the left button to block or guard. When you finally see a critical blow or a red charged attack coming, you'll hit B to deflect it, and then hit Y to quickly attack. Now when you're deflecting, make sure you only hit B once and at the proper time. Now you'll probably have to die a few times in order to get the feel for it, but you'll eventually understand his attacks. And make sure you're not mashing B over and over, because then you'll dodge instead of deflect, and you need to deflect the critical blows in order to deliver the fatal strikes with Y. And these attacks provide a great deal of damage, and you need to understand them not just for this first boss, but for the entire game. There's a ton of deflecting in this game. Also realize you don't have to release the block button or the guard button in order to deflect. So you can hold the left button, which is your block, and wait for a red charged attack, then quickly hit B to deflect, all without ever releasing the block. So after you do this a few times, the screen will fade to black, and you'll think, hey, it's over. But it ain't. The boss will respawn into a second, more powerful phase. And now you'll have to change your strategy. Instead of being aggressive, now we have to be patient. So fall back, hold the L button for block, and don't let go. You don't even really have to move if you don't want to. Yes, a few hits will get through, but just re-trigger your block and hold it. What we're waiting for here is a critical blow to deflect. And this may take some time, so just be patient. Once you see a critical attack coming, hit B at the right time to deflect it, and then hit him with Y. If you have some time to get some X attacks in there or some martial arts, while he's still stunned and on the ground, be sure to do that as well. And then you'll retreat, hold block, also known as guard, and wait for another critical attack. Deflect it with B, hit him with Y, get some X attacks in there, martial arts, etc., while he's still stunned. And you're going to do this over and over and over. Now, we don't have to take his health bar all the way down, but this can take some time. So be patient and trust the process. You cannot brute force your way through this game. And don't worry about making a few mistakes. As you'll see, I missed a couple deflections, but I was able to recover and beat the boss every time using this method. So after repeating this process several times, eventually you'll get a pop-up telling you how to release your divine beast by pressing Y and B at the same time. So press B to back out and quickly hit Y and B. The screen will fade to black, and that's it. You beat the first boss. So now we'll see this in real time. I'll do it twice with no commentary, just so you can see that this method works every time.
Dogs of the Han Court, are you? Any who oppose us shall know only the end of our blades! You'll be begging me to spare you!
Chi is changing. Be ready for anything.
You're not as weak as you look, huh?
We can't let our guard down, even
Not beaten yet! Damn it! What is that power? I, General of Man, brother of the great sage mentor! I shall not betray my brother's trust!
It should give you the power you need to overcome this challenge. fought very well. Now, the village is safe.
By my head.
Why are you...
You shall die! Long, every bit as strong as the rumors say.
This world is steeped in chaos. It needs one like you to bring peace to it. I cannot let you die.
I'll crush you like the vermin you are!
Guard down, even now.
Not beaten yet!
That shade. It should give you the power you need to overcome this challenge.
Congratulations, warrior! You now know how to defeat this incredibly difficult boss, and everything you learn will carry over throughout the entire game. Does that sound like the English voice track? Not the best. Might want to switch that over to the Chinese version. Anyway, but I do have a warning for you. The second boss isn't really a pushover either, but at least you can call in reinforcements to help you take him down. And after you beat the second boss, that's where the game actually starts to feel fun. Before that, it kind of feels like a chore because you're blocking, you're parrying, you're, blocking some more, and you're deflecting some more, and it kind of gets boring after a while. But keep going until you beat that second boss, all right? Don't give up until you beat that second boss. Then you can decide if this is the kind of game that you want to keep playing or not. Okay? So that's it. It's game time.
It's Zhao Yun! Run for your lives!